Hi again, it's me, I'm back. Okay, so this is now the second part of the Mitre blanket project that we are all hoping to complete together at Lark. So pretend now that this is your first square. I mean, I think you saw from Wednesday that this is actually a run of squares, but for the purpose of this video now, this is your first square. What you need to do is to make sure that you have your cast on edge on the right hand side here and along the bottom there. This is where you have cast off, so you can see that the mitre has all your decreasing has actually pulled it in until you have 3 stitches left, and that's when you cast off, and that has formed your square. What you now need to do is to cast on stitches using the edge of your square. So to do this, what we do is we use the wall of stitches that you can see here. This has been formed by bringing your yarn forward and slipping that purl stitch off at the end of every row, and then knitting into the back of the stitch when you've started your next row. Okay, so this is how this produces this lovely wall of stitches which we'll be able to pick up and knit into. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to pick up that stitch at the top there, and that's going to be the first stitch that we pick up and knit. Now don't get too worried if you don't pick up exactly 25. We're aiming to pick up 25, but don't worry about it, and this is especially for Alison now, don't worry about it if you don't pick up exactly 25. Okay, it will all work out. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop our needles in there. Okay, we're going to bring our wool around and we're going to pull it through there, and we've now got a new stitch started. Okay, and then we're going to go into the second set of V's. If you're not confident with doing that, let's get that needle out of the way so you can see it. You could just go into the front if you want to, okay? That's not the end of the world. I like to go through 2 because I just think it gives a neater finish. So now I'm going to go through there as if it's a knit stitch, and I'm going to take my wool around. If you want to, you can take the end of this wool as well and wrap it round and make that stitch, and what you're actually doing there is you are effectively sewing in the end where you cast off as well, so you've got no sewing in to do at the end. Happy days. So there's your third stitch there that you're picking up and you're knitting. So that's the third stitch, and then there's the fourth one there. Okay, then there's the 5th one there, the 6th one, then there's the, I'm trying to get it as close to the camera as I can for you, the 7th one there. Okay, try not to pull too tight on these as well. Give yourself a little bit of slack with them. 8, 9, 10, just under the top 2 there, 11, 12, 13, and as I say, if you just wanted to pick up that one, you can do if you find that easier. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and my last one right down there, 24. So I haven't quite got 25 there, but I'm not going to worry about it, because what I'm going to do now, I've got 24 stitches on there. I'm going to turn my knitting around and I'm going to cast on enough stitches now to make that up to 51. Okay, so I'm going to cast on 24, 25, 26. Sorry if you can hear my son in the background shouting on his Xbox. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, and for those of you who use the thumb method, that's absolutely fine as well. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, we're nearly there, 5 more to go, and then you will be ready to start your second square. So that's 51 stitches on there now. Okay, so it should look like that. Okay, we started that way, if you remember, because we had the cast off stitch running along the right hand side and along the bottom. So your needle with your cast on stitches should actually look like that. Okay, so now you're ready to go. So now you're starting on row 1, which is complete knit. Okay, and then don't forget when you get to the end to pull your yarn forward and purl off slipways, and then what you'll be doing is your second row, then you'll be doing as the second row of the pattern shows you with the decrease. Okay, any problems, please don't worry, you've got my contact details, just give us a shout and we will get through this together. Okay, love to you all, take care, see you next week, bye.